Hey everybody, we are going to be doing an AMRAP circuit today. So we've got 8 exercises. So we're going to do an 8-minute circuit. So we're going to do as many rounds as possible of the 8 exercises. We're going to go through and do it 3 times. So it'll be about 24 minutes of work. Take about 1 minute to 2 minutes of rest in between each 8-minute circuit. Just allow yourself some time to recover. It's going to be a little bit more higher intensity, really getting that heart rate up. We're not going to be doing a ton of weighted options, a lot of body weight movements here, so that'll be a little less challenging from the weight perspective, but you're still going to be getting your heart rate up, really pushing those limits with more of a cardiovascular type workout. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start off with jump squats. So we're going to be doing 15 repetitions of everything. So we're going to do 15 reps of jump squats. So we're going to start with our feet about hip width apart. We're going to get down low into our squat position, pushing those knees out, getting those hips and glutes back, and then powering up with our legs for our jump squat. From there, we're going to move into our skaters. So we've been doing this in our warm-up. So we're going to start nice and low in our squat position. We're going to bring one leg behind the other, and then it's going to be a small hop to the other side, just like if you were going to be skating. So really doing kind of a bit more of like a lateral lunge to the side, swinging that other leg behind you. So those are going to be our skaters. We're going to move into a duck walk. So we're going to start nice and low in that squat position, getting those legs out, kind of more like a sumo squat position. We're going to stay nice and low with our arms between our legs, just kind of hanging down here. If you have a ball, you can always place that between your legs. And you can use your hands to slowly guide that ball forward, which will help keep you in that low position during your duck walk. So we're gonna get down nice and low. We're gonna keep this low position as we walk forward. So we're gonna do 15 steps. If you want to do a few forward and then a few back, you can. If you have enough space just to do all 15 forward, you can do that as well. So 15 reps of your duck walks, and then we're gonna move into push-ups. So push-ups are going to be in our high plank position to start. Hands should be directly under our shoulders, a little wider than shoulder width apart. Legs extended on our toes. We're going to lower ourselves down, and then a nice push-up, squeezing those chest muscles as we push up. We want to keep the elbows close to the body. We shouldn't be winging them out real far for each push-up. We can also drop our knees to do more of a modified push-up as well. Keeping that core engaged. Each time that we're doing our push-ups, we're not allowing our hips to sag. We're also not bringing our butt up too high. We want to keep a nice neutral spine throughout each movement. From the push-ups, then we're going to move into our bird dog plank holds. So we've done this a few times. We're going to be kind of on our all fours here with our hands directly under our shoulders. For the bird dog plank, we're going to extend the opposite arm and leg. We're going to hold 1, 2, back to center, extend, hold 1, 2, come back to center, keeping that core engaged as we do each movement. So really keeping that core engaged, especially as we bring ourselves back to center as well. So keeping that back nice and flat, we're not arching. We're also not letting our hips sag too much either. So that'll be our bird dog plank hold. From there, we're going to move into a side plank. Just want to have a mat. So we're going to be elbow directly under shoulder, legs extended, keeping everything in a nice straight line. Feet stacked. From here, we're going to bring our hips up, keeping a nice neutral spine as we hold for 30 seconds. Really engaging that core as we hold. You should feel it more in your oblique or along your side as we hold. We're going to do 30 seconds on one side, and then we're going to do 30 seconds on the other side. So that counts as 2 exercises because we're doing both sides separate. Our last exercise is going to be a bridge. So we will be on our backs, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hands at our sides, slight pelvic tilt to keep that core engaged. From here, we're going to drive through our feet and we're going to bring our hips up. So that'll be our bridge. Really engaging those glutes and our hamstrings, each time that we drive those hips up off the ground. So those will be our bridges. And those are the 8 exercises. So we're going to do 8 minutes per round, and we're going to do 3 rounds total, taking about a 1 to 2 minute rest in between each round. Really just going through those movements as quickly as possible, but keeping in mind proper form, proper posture as you're doing that, just to eliminate injury, obviously. So it'll be a nice challenging workout, as I mentioned, get your heart rate up, kind of work more of your cardiovascular exercise, which is great. So we hope that you enjoyed that, a little change of pace for today, and we'll see you tomorrow.